Well, I'm back at my friend's house and I'm going to replace a smoke alarm. Here's an existing smoke alarm, and there's only one smoke alarm in this entire house, and it's right here. It's hardwired to the system, so I got a new one that's hardwired, and it has a battery backup, a 10-year lithium battery backup. And I'm going to go ahead and install some in the bedrooms. Each bedroom does not have anything. There's no smoke alarms or anything in this house. Okay? And they have those at the store, just battery operated ones with a backup 10-year lithium battery. So I'm going to put one here in this bedroom, another bedroom here to do, one bedroom here to do, and the master bedroom. Those are all battery backups. And then I'm putting a different one up here. And I think what I'm doing here, I forget, but I'm pretty sure this one, I've got a smoke alarm as well as carbon monoxide detector. And I'll just have to see what I got. I went to the store and got all this stuff. Now I forget. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, this one here is a combination, and it's hardwired, and it also detects smoke and carbon monoxide. So this is the one that's going to go up in the hallway right here. Okay. Now there's different smoke alarms. You don't have to get the kitty, but what I made sure was it was hardwired. This little wire nut, and see it says hardwire right there, and then it also says 120 volt hardwired, and this one's a combination, detects smoke and carbon monoxide. So I'm going to put this one up in the hallway, up by the bedrooms, because they have gas appliances downstairs. If anything ever leaks, it comes up the stairs, you're not going to smell it or anything, and this is going to detect that, and the alarm's going to go off. Okay, and then down by the kitchen, there's nothing down there, and I'm gonna put this one here. This one detects carbon monoxide as well. And this, see this here? Never replace battery lasts 10 years. This one here is a lithium battery, and this detects smoke right here, and it also detects carbon monoxide. You've got to have one. See here, 10-year life, smoke and CO alarm. And you need to have something like that down by the kitchen, not in the kitchen, but in a room outside the kitchen. That's what is required, okay? And you'll sleep way better at night knowing that you've done all the best you can do. Now see, these are just battery backups, and this is smoke alarm only, 10-year, never needs replacement on the battery. And it also gives you some little plastic anchors here and a screw and stuff. You just poke holes into the ceiling and screw it up there, and that's all that you need. Those are going to go in all the bedrooms. Okay. Now some houses are hardwired all of the units. The only way to really know is you remove one of your existing ones and see if you got some wire nuts on it or anything like that. Then that would mean it's hardwired. Okay. Check it out before you go to the store. This is another reason why I like my snips, my Wiz 10 snips, because these things are hard to open if you don't have any cutters. You know, you can try it with scissors, but this works so much better. So I'm going to open up these packages and get ready to go. You know, as with anything like this, it comes with a little user's guide. You might want to hang on to this in case you have any problems with your smoke alarm for the next 10 years. And there's probably some directions in here on securing it and mounting it and resetting the alarm and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you check all that out, okay? When you look at these, usually there's a date of install on the side and maybe date to replace. Okay, but on this one, there's only date of install, so I'm going to put the date on, because you might think, oh, I'll remember in 10 years when I need to replace it. Well, think again. Just go ahead and put the date on there. Don't forget. Now, does it matter exactly where you put it? Nah. Now I'm going to center it on this door and bring it out this way, you know, right in here somewhere. And let's just see how far that is. Whatever I do, I'll go 18 inches. And then I'll do the same in all the other rooms. So just to make them centered, I've got 37, so that's 18 and a half, and I'll just put a little mark right there. Now I can measure off the wall. That's 27 and a half and 18. So I can kind of hold my finger up here, and 18 out there, 27 in, wait, what was it? 27 and a half. Boy, oh, there it is. Okay. 27 and a half. Now I can look up there, and I don't have to hold this and try to mark it. If you're not good at that, you can hold that up there and just get your eye and pinpoint a line up there, and I can see that it's right about there. You can double check it if you want. That's close enough. Okay. That's going to be the center of my smoke alarm. Then I can kind of hold that up there and just eyeball it, you know. And there's two mounting holes, and I'm just putting a pencil mark on both sides of that where I think it should go. Okay. Now I can take my little scratch awl. But this is actually a little ice pick. Okay, I do have a scratch awl too. Let's see what that looks like. See here, it looks pretty much the same. And usually I'll get one with a metal tab there. That way when you tap on it, you won't eventually mark this up or crack this off. But, you know, hey, I got what they had at the store at the time. Let's go ahead and use a scratch awl. And I'm just going to poke up there in the two marks. Okay. And now I can take just a little screwdriver. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to get up in there again and push this all the way up. Just twist it back and forth. Make sure I'm not hitting anything. This is the time that I'm hoping not to hit a ceiling joist or anything up there, because I've got little plastic anchors for that. Before I make the hole any bigger, I want to look at my plastic anchors that came with the container, the smoke alarm. And see, here's the little plastic anchors. See, they're pretty small. And then here's the screw there. The last thing I want to do is make the hole too big, because I don't want this to spin in there, okay? But I want it big enough so that I can tap it in. And I like this type of plastic anchor because it's all together. Some have little ribs on there, and if you try to tap it in with the hammer, sometimes it kind of wants to flatten out if you don't have the hole just big enough. This one I like because I'm going to make the hole a lot smaller. I'm only going to make it about that big right in there, and then I can push it up in there and then tap it up in there with a hammer. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. First I'm going to check this. Let's see, it's only going up hardly anything, and so I'm just going to kind of make this a little bit bigger. That's looking nice right there. Okay, there. Sometimes with bigger plastic anchors, you've got to make the hole just a little bit bigger. Okay, that's over halfway in. Okay, I'm liking that. Now I'm just going to tap it up. Make it flush with the ceiling. Good. Boy, we're almost there. Now, all I got to do is put the screws in.